for me, the question, what does it mean to be together for years, for a couple? That was a question I was fascinated by, and I was thinking about, is there a rule or is there a plan how we can do it? And I was thinking about looking at my parents-in-law, and I thought it's important to make a focus on this aspect. And so when I was, I don't know, 5 years ago, I've been in a hotel in Berlin, and there was an older couple, and they were talking to each other with a lot of love, and they were touching each other, and it was special. I was looking at them and I was thinking, what are they doing? Why does it work? And after I finished my breakfast, I went to them and I asked, what's the recipe? What are you doing? And they were laughing, and they were saying, yeah, we are brothers and sisters. And so maybe that was the first point. I was thinking, okay, I have to do a film about an old love.
Good question. I think the accident. Yeah, because night, rain, it's always a bit a challenge to find there some solutions, how to tell it, how to make it work, and and then also to give the actors the room to feel free and comfortable to be in the situation, and to create an atmosphere that everybody can be themselves. Yeah, these are the main 2 points, I think, which were the challenges.
For me, the time with the DOP, especially with Dani, because we know a long time, and to be in one room weeks before shooting, and to have the book in front of us, and to go to talk about each scene, which is the topic of the scene, on which we will focus in the scene. And this is, for me, the most important, and this is the moment where the film gets a bit alive. The first step of alive, and of being alive. And so this is in a very safety room, because we are only we two, and we can ask questions, we can play ping pong, and we can just be, was heißt mutig, encouraged. We can just try everything, and then
think about everything without any borders.
Yeah.
Just be free and let everything happen, what is in our minds. And and we were talking a lot just under us about basically everything, which is the emotional point, which scene stands for what, and we're really talking about everything.
And this is also the moment when we decide what is the language of this film. And at this moment, or in this film, it was the idea not to be, we wanted to be very close to them, but Daniel has a very good feeling that he can react in this moment, that we had a plan, but we can also, during shooting, put this plan away.
Everything
and to react on them. And that was
let
brilliant.
the moment also a kind of happening. Of course, you are prepared, but when you work then with these 2 actors, which also have an own idea of the scene, that you also let the moment from them happening. I, for myself, try not to look so much on other films, because I think I want to develop an own language. Of course, you're never free from influences, but I try to open up my mind in different directions. And so for me, a big inspiration was the location, honestly.
Yeah. It's never too late. It's never too late to change everything, anything, because you can wake up and in the next morning everything is different than the day before, and so maybe I think this is the most important thing. So this is why the end is like the end it is. I don't want to say anything about this, but yeah, I think it's very important.